Good morning children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe at home. Okay, today we are going to learn about the application software. So in first lesson we have learned the hardware and software. So what is the hardware? The parts which you can touch and feel, which you can see those. All those are called as hardware. So what are the devices comes under hardware? Keyboard, mouse, monitor, okay, next cabinet, printer, speakers and headset, all those. Whatever the devices you can see and whatever the devices you can connect to the computer, all those comes under hardware. Is it yes? Okay. Next software is a set of instructions. To work with the computer, you need the software. Okay, in that software we have two types of software, system software and application software. And the system software, operating system. Operating system is, so in second lesson we have learned about operating system. It is the interface between the user and the computer. So that operating system is used by the computer to communicate with the user, and whatever the instructions we give, those will be converted to the computer understandable language, and whatever the process is done, whatever the information is stored, again it will be displayed for you. Isn't it? So using that operating system. So operating system comes under system software, and it controls all your hardware and software. That means it controls your devices, whatever the devices you connect to the computer and whatever the applications you use to work with that computer, all those resources, all those hardware and software are controlled by operating system. Till this we have learned from two lessons, isn't it? So next our third lesson is Notepad. Okay, what is our lesson name? Notepad. What is our lesson name? Notepad. Today we are going to learn about Notepad. Suppose in your notebook you are writing. That notebook is your computer. And each and every page you are writing now, all those pages are different applications. Suppose in some page you will write some information. In another page you can draw some picture. So all those are different applications, and those are stored in the computer. Okay. So how to use this notepad, that we will learn now. So notepad is used to write the information. If you want to write information about yourself or about your friends, or if you want to write any story, that time we will use this notepad to write information. Okay. So what is the use of notepad? To write information. To write information, we use this notepad. Information means, suppose you can write about yourself, you can write, or about your friends, you can write about yourself, or about your friends, you can write friends, or you want to write any story, that time also you can use this notepad. Okay. To write information, we use this notepad. Okay. See what are the devices we use to type in this notepad. So what is the use of notepad? To write information. Isn't it? To write information, what is the device we use? To type information, what is the device we use? Keyboard. Isn't it? So in second class we have learned about keyboard, and in first lesson also we have learned about the keyboard. Again I will repeat it. So with the keyboard what we can do? We can type letters. What we can type? We can type letters, numbers and special characters. So how many types of keys are there on keyboard? 4 types of keys. Letter keys, number keys, special characters. We can type special keys. Special characters we can type, and we have special keys also, and arrow keys. Isn't it? Okay. So what is the device we use to type information? Keyboard. So keyboard is used to type information. Keyboard used to type information. Type information. So how many keys are there on keyboard? 4 types of keys. Isn't it? So what are those 4 types? Alphabet keys. What we can do with these alphabet keys? Alphabet keys. How many alphabets are there? We can type letters from A to Z. So total 26 keys are there. We can type letters. With this we can make different words and sentences also. So next one is number keys. So how many number keys are there? 0 to 9. 0 to 9 number keys are there. 2 sets of number keys. Isn't it? So we can type numbers using these number keys. We can type numbers. Third is special keys, and we can type special characters. Special characters are different and special keys are different. Okay? So we have special keys. So how many types of keys are there? 4 types of keys. Special keys. What are those special keys? Okay? So we use caps lock to type capital letters, and to go to next line we use enter key. Isn't it? We have learned all this in second class. Okay, next one, to erase. Erase the letters, we use backspace key. So backspace key works like an eraser. Isn't it? Fourth one, space bar, to give space between the words or sentences. Space bar. And what are the other keys? So delete key we have, and caps lock, backspace, space bar. Okay, so these keys we use to write. Caps lock for capital letters, enter key for to go to next line or to go to new line. Isn't it? Capital letters. Okay, next one, backspace key works like an eraser. If you make any mistake, that time what we will do? We will erase that and we will write it again. Space bar, to give gap or give space between the words or letters or numbers. Okay? So these are the special keys. And you can type special characters also. So we can type special characters. What are those? I'll write here. We can type alphabets, that means numbers with the letters. With those letters we will write words and sentences. Second one is number keys. Using number keys we can type numbers. Any digit of number we can type. And third one is special keys. Using those special keys we can work with those. What we can do to type capital letters? Caps lock. To type next, to go to next line we use enter key, and we will use the backspace key to erase the words or letters or numbers. If you make any mistakes, you can erase and you can write it again. Okay, and delete key also use it to erase letters and numbers. The last one, space bar, to give space between the words and letters. We use space bar. Okay, and we can type special characters also. Special characters we can type. What are the special characters? So we have plus, minus, star symbol, and dollar symbol, ampersand symbol, at the rate of. So all these are special characters. Using this, what is the key we use to type special character? Shift key. Using shift and this symbol key, we will type the special character. Keys are arrow keys. Arrow keys, fourth type is. So how many arrow keys are there? 4 arrow keys. See these 4. Up arrow, down arrow, right arrow and left arrow. Isn't it? 4 arrow keys. Why these arrow keys are used? To control the cursor, to move the cursor in these 4 directions. The blinking line, this blinking line is called as cursor. So to move this cursor in 4 directions, up, down, left side and right side, we use these arrow keys. So these are called as cursor control keys. So these arrow keys are cursor control or cursor movement keys. Cursor movement keys also we can call this. So 3 names for those arrow keys. Cursor, movement keys. So using these keys we can move the cursor. So these are about keyboard. These 4 types of keys are in the keyboard. So using those we will type the information and we can control the cursor. Okay, why I am repeating all this is keyboard is used to type the information. That's why I explained about keyboard again. How many types of keys are there? What we can do with those keys, so that you will get an idea. We will type from keyboard. Keyboard is used to type information, and what we can type? We can type letters, numbers, special characters, and we can control the cursor. Okay, and special keys. Some special keys we have. Using those keys we can operate. We can type capital letters, we can give the space, and we can erase the letters, we can delete the letters, and we can type special characters. If one line is completed, to go to next line or to go to the new line, we will use enter key. Okay. So remember this. So one more devices we will use mouse. Okay, using mouse you can click the cursor wherever you want, and you can use the scroll wheel to move the page up and page down. Okay, now we will see how to open this notepad. Okay, every time where we will start button. From start button, when you click on the start button, start menu will be opened. So in this start menu you have to click on all programs. So from this all programs, accessories. In this accessories you have to click on notepad. Okay. So like this you can open, or if the notepad is on the desktop, directly you can open, or that notepad is in the start menu, directly you can click on that and open it. Okay. So after opening, so separate window will be displayed for that notepad. So how it looks like and what it contains you will see now. So notepad window. Okay, this is the title bar. Here the name of this notepad is displayed here. This is the title bar. Here we have 3 buttons: minimize, maximize, close. So you can minimize the window and we can maximize the window, and we can close directly here. Maximize, and this is the close button. Okay, this is title bar. Whatever the name you give for this notepad, that will be written here. Okay, that I will see. That I will show you how to write the name, how to save it. Okay. So next one is menu bar. So this is menu bar. File, edit, view, search, all this we have here. View, search, okay. This one. All these are different tabs on the menu bar and notepad. So here we will write the information like this. So this blinking line, if you have this blinking line, then only you can type the information into notepad. This blinking line is called as cursor. So this is called as cursor. Okay. Like this, the notepad will be displayed. So what are the components are here? Title bar. The name of the notepad is displayed here. And it has minimize, maximize, close buttons. And in this, file, edit, view, all these are the tabs. File tab, edit tab, view tab, like that. So all these are on menu bar. This blinking line is called as cursor. Okay, here you can type the information. Okay. So what are the options we have in this file tab, that we will see now. So in this file tab, when you click on this file tab, you have this new, open, save, close or exit, or print also we have here. Okay. So these 4 options we will learn now. Exit also have, or you can have this close. Okay. In second class we have learned about paint. So in that paint, what it has in file tab, same the options we have here also. Okay. New. So for new, it opens the new notepad. Opens new notepad. Okay. Next, if you click on this open, already existing notepad will be opened. Existing notepad you can open. Save, you have to give some file name and save it. When you click on this save, separate window will be opened. So wherever you want, you have to give some file name and you have to save it. Okay, you have to save. So that name will be displayed here, a notepad. Okay. So next close. You can exit from this notepad or you can close it, or here also directly you can close. If you close here, the message will be displayed. Do you want to save the changes? Yes or no? If you want to save the changes, you have to click on that yes. Changes will be saved and this notepad window is closed. Okay. So these are the 4 options. Using new, you can open the new notepad. Using open, we can open the already existing one. So for that also window will be opened. Whatever the notepad you want to open, that name you have to mention there. Then only that notepad will be opened. And save to give some name. Suppose if you don't write name on your notebook, who will recognize? Can you recognize it? No. Further, to recognize your notepad and to store that into the computer, you have to save it. You have to give some name and save it, store it to the computer. Whenever you want to get it back, that time you can mention that name and you can see it again. Okay. So what are the keys we have mentioned? What are the special keys we have? All those you can use here. You can type capital letters, small letters, numbers, special characters. Using those keys, you can type in this notepad. And you can write your information, your friend's information, some story. You can write into that notepad. Okay, children? And now we will see the keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts for that. New, open, save, close options. Keyboard shortcuts. So you can select the options from that notepad window, or you can use the keyboard shortcuts. Because you are typing information from keyboard, you have those keys also. You can use the shortcut keys to open new, to open the existing one, to save, to close. Okay. What are the keyboard shortcuts? We will see now. For new, Control plus N. To open an existing notepad, you have to use Control plus O. To save a notepad, you have to use Control plus S. To close a notepad, you have to use Alt plus F4. Alt plus F4. Okay. So these are the keyboard shortcuts for the options in File tab. So in this, we have these options, 4 options. Those are the shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts. So these are the keyboard shortcuts. Now the children, I will show you the notepad, how to open the notepad, how to type into the notepad using keyboard, how to use the mouse to move the cursor and to page up, page down, and what are the shortcuts, keyboard shortcut also. I will show you how to work with that. I will show you in the system so that you can remember and you can understand better. Okay? Okay, good morning children. Today we are going to learn about notepad. Okay, I will type notepad here and we will open that notepad. See, this one open. Here the minimize button. See, it is minimized. So where it is displayed on the taskbar. And this one is maximize. Last button is to close the notepad. Okay. So this one here untitled notepad is given now. That is the title bar. Whatever the name you give, that name will be displayed on the title bar. So here file, edit, format, view, all these are menu bar. On this menu bar, these are the different tabs we have. So in this file tab, so we have this new, see here. So new option, open, see new, open, save, save as, and print. You can take the print out and you can exit. Okay, so we can close here, or in this close button here also we can close the notepad. Okay, if you click on that new, you will get new notepad, new one. Okay, this is the document area where we can type the information. Okay, now we will type. So this is the keyboard. Here we have alphabet keys, number keys. See here, these are the arrow keys. Okay, number pad. So using this keyboard, we will type the letters, numbers, and these are the special characters. See here, these are the special characters. And backspace, delete, see enter, shift, so space bar. All these are the special keys. Okay. So using that keyboard, we will type the information now. Okay. So caps lock also there. Now we will type some capital letters. I will increase the size. So size also increased one. So using this format, in this format you can have font, you can increase the size. Okay. So like this, you can increase the size also. If you want big size letters, you can increase it. Okay, is it visible now? Z, A to Z, I have typed using caps lock key. Capital letters I typed. Now I will type small letter. So I want to go to next line. I will press enter key. A, B, C, D is also small letters I am typing now. Okay, use two hands to type. Here I am recording, that's why I am using only one hand. Okay, numbers. Now numbers I will type. 9. Okay, 0 to 9 numbers we can type. Okay, now we will see the special characters. So what is the key we have to use to type special characters? Shift key. Shift and this key. See, shift key I am pressing and these keys I am pressing here. So all these are the special characters. Using shift key we can type those. Okay. So next one. So in this file tab we will see. So we have typed some information here. Isn't it? You can write your information also like this. Okay, my name is. So you can write your information. See, here I gave the space using space bar. Okay, na? Okay, like this we can write our information. Okay, try this, writing your information in the notepad. So after writing, what we have to do? We have to save it. See, I am clicking on this save. This box will be displayed here. So here you have to give the file name. Okay, so see here file name is displayed. There we have to give, and where you want to save it, that you have to select. Okay, in these folders or on desktop. I am selecting desktop here. Okay, file name I will give some A. Just for example, now this one A I give. Save it. Okay, I saved. Now I am closing this. Okay, I closed. Again I will open Notepad. See, Notepad I'll open here. We have closed. Now I want to see that A file again. So I'll use this open option. So in this open, see here, A is saved or not? See, our file is here only. So you have to type that A name, or you can double click on that. So your small kids know, that's why you have to type this A here and click on open. See, this file is opened or not? This notepad is opened. Like that, you have to type the information. After typing, you have to save, because if you want to see it again, that time you have to open it now. That's why you have to save it so that you can remember and you can recognize it, and it should be stored in the computer with some name. Okay, for that reason you have to save it. Save, and after closing that, if you want to see it again, you have to open the use the open option. Okay, so now we will open, use the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, I'll show you keyboard shortcuts. See, this one is control key, control N I'm pressing. See here, new notepad is opened, and again I will press control O. Okay, to open another to open existing file, control and O. See here, open window open now. Again I will type A and enter. Now I will write something, some extra. Okay, now I am making change. So whenever you make changes to your document, that time you have to save it. Now I will use the shortcut, keyboard shortcut, control S. See, already it is saved now, that's why it is again saved. Okay, we will open new one and I will type some here. Now I will show you, control S. See, this save window is open. I used this keyboard shortcut. Okay, I will write B and save it. Okay, now. So to close, what is the shortcut? Alt plus F4. Again, you will see Alt plus F4 key. Both keys at a time you have to press C like this. So it is closed, closed. Okay, now like that you can use the keyboard shortcuts also. If you type something in the notepad and if you close here, see in this close button, then you will get the message here. See, do you want to save changes? Do you want to save changes? If you want to save changes, you have to click it save. Otherwise, don't save. Again, if you click on that save, you will get that save box. You have to give some name and you have to save it. Okay. So if you don't want to save it, don't want to save option, you have to click. See this one, don't save. It won't save the changes. Okay, if you don't save your document, whenever you switch off the system or if power loss in the middle, you can lose your information. That's why you have to save your documents always. Okay children, hope you all understood.